Bart was practicing shooting in the wilderness when he suddenly heard a woman's cry for help coming from underground.
Oh, gee whiz, he's buried alive!
Bart wanted to dig away the soil, but despite using all his strength, he couldn't dig it open. He could only go back to ask his parents for help, but Marge paid no attention to this. Bart could only go to Milhouse for help, but at this time, Milhouse was visiting at his grandmother's house and wouldn't be coming home for 3 days. So he had no time to play the woman screaming game with Bart. Bart never expected that even his best friend wouldn't believe him. He angrily hung up the phone and decided to go door to door asking the townspeople. But after searching for a long time, he found nothing unusual until he knocked on Milhouse's front door. Upon learning about a woman being buried alive in the forest, Luan became very curious. She invited Bart into her house to ask about the specific situation and then poured him a glass of milk. After finishing the milk, Bart wanted to leave, but Luan stopped him and handed him a second glass of milk.
Milhouse should be home soon. He's with his hula hoop tutor.
I thought he was at his grandmother's?
Seeing her lies exposed by Bart, Luan showed no sign of panic. She added high-concentration sedatives to Bart's milk, wanting to use this method to hypnotize Bart. At this moment, Bart finally realized something was wrong. He struggled to open his eyes and inserted an energy candy bar into his body. Bart hurriedly escaped through the window. He returned to the place where the woman was buried alive, desperately shouting, hoping she would respond to him. But this time, the woman didn't respond to Bart. Bart thought the woman had already died from suffocation. But just as he was lying on the ground blaming himself, singing came from underground. Bart wrote down the lyrics the woman was singing and sang them to Homer after returning home, only to learn that these were hamburger shop advertising jingles. The person who buried Kirk alive was actually his wife, Luan, and the reason she did this was because Kirk let Mrs. Hoover see him buying hair dye for Luan.